Hello.
Hey,
Welcome back, lovely folks.
hey,
Long time no see.
It's
About a week.
been a week.
It's been about a week.
It's been about a week.
Thank you for joining us again. It's actually the end of our week, and we haven't even said hello to you guys yet. So, hello.
So hello, yeah.
It's been a bit of a hectic week. A couple of things slowing down progress, but that's how it happens sometimes. Yeah, so we thought we'd just say hello and catch you guys up on what we've been up to this week.
So at the start of the week, we had a nice couple of dry days, which we capitalized on and did some outside work. And we decided to do some bug treatment on the solar panel shed pillars. Yeah, so even though it's a temporary thing that we're doing here, we don't want it to be eaten away by the bugs and the woodworm and the termites and all that stuff. So we just did a bit of a treatment, and then obviously I was also treating these woods as well, which we did a long time ago in this shed as well. So yeah, that's all neatened up. While I was busy with this, Karen was busy with
Oiling things.
What were you oiling?
So those little drawer units that we got, you've seen me build them in a previous episode. Just putting some linseed oil on them just to also help them last a little longer.
Yeah.
Protect them against the moisture and the bugs and all that. And we also did refill this little area that you might have noticed in previous videos. It had like a trench and some rubble was in there. It was our temporary soakaway for the grey water, but now we've extended the pipe. It's still temporary. Yes, everything is temporary for now, but we've sent it further away, on the outside of the fence. And we're planning to do a bit of a better temporary grey water soakaway situation.
Yeah, slowly does it.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So after we did all of that lovely stuff, we I continued on trying to get this more safe, let's call it that. And to do that, you would have noticed that, and we also mentioned that there were like nails coming out of the wood beams. So we got a new tool, angle grinder, and I was chopping away at it. What do you call it? Grinding it away?
Yeah, getting rid of all the old rusty nails that we're poking out so we don't get tetanus every time we walk past.
Yeah, so that was interesting and new. Never done that before.
New tool, new skill.
New school, new tool. Yeah, so that happened.
So much safer now. So then the next morning I continued on with the mission inside the house of patching up those bottom 2 rows of bricks, just with some NHL mortar and old bits of rubble to fill all the big holes. Take a break from my patching work because we had a vet appointment for Jess that morning, so skedaddled off to the vet with her, and I took her for a nice walk in the nearby park there, which was cool. She enjoyed that. unfortunately, Miguel had to make an unscheduled 5-hour round trip to the city.
Yeah.
So that put a little bit of a damper on the plans as well. Well, that's not good. Oh, Sneaky has taken to enjoy being over here above the sink. But while Miguel was gone, I carried on with the patching mission, which is taking quite a while.
Why is it taking so long?
Well,
Not that you.
you're saying I'm slow.
I'm not saying you're slow. I'm just asking like what's because they would be seeing it for now the 4th time.
Yes, and every time they see you, we've only done a tiny little bit.
Yeah. Why is it taking so long?
There's a couple of reasons. One of which is, yes, we don't have scaffolding. It would probably be a lot quicker and easier with scaffolding, not having to climb up and down and balance on the ladder with my bucket and my tools and everything. Slow is I've run into critters in the wall. You would have seen many shots we've shared that there's a couple of snakes that are living in and around the house, and they seem to be hibernating within those blocks within the wall.
Yeah, so now we have to figure out a way how to shoo them away.
Yeah, so yes, on that day when I was busy patching, I could actually see him inside at the point I was trying to patch, so I had to like work around the snake because I don't want to patch him in there and kill the poor guy. So leaving gaps for them to be able to escape, and he's actually still up in there. We'll go see if we can get a shot of him now. Right. So that's all where I've been working So far I've done from the door over there all the way around, and this corner is where I was running into snake problems. That's why these two holes are still open, and he is actually in there. You can see him in there. Tricky. He's heard me. He's hiding. There he is. No, he's scooted away. So that's why I don't want to fill that hole, because I don't want to kill the poor guy. I want him to be able to escape, so I've left that hole. He's got a hole here where he can get out. Yeah, so gonna have to, I guess, leave those holes open until we know that he's out, until we see him escape. Yeah, so we have to leave holes so that we don't trap the snakes inside the wall. We would want them to be able to escape. Okay, let's move to the shade. It's getting hot. Sun came out. Right, and that brings us to today, the end of the week already.
Yeah, been a quick one.
Yeah, not very much progress this week, but a little bit of progress, better than no progress. So yeah, and we do have things in the works.
Are you talking about the wood? We went to go to the local sawmill, and they referred us to a bigger company that does wood and wood treatments to our liking. Yeah,
so we would like to get wood for our floor replacement project in the building, sorry. We would like to get wood from a local sawmill, obviously, support local people, but unfortunately the local smaller sawmills, they don't have the large, it's called an autoclave, to pressure treat the wood. They don't have the capabilities to treat such big pieces of wood that we need to the treatment standard that we need for it to last a long time.
Why do we need that treatment standard? Why that one? Not like why can't we just paint some stuff on it to get it to work?
Yes.
I'm just asking.
Good question. So because our main big beams that we're going to put in are going to be sitting directly on the granite, it's going to be in direct contact with the rock, so there's a high chance that the granite will wick water and it'll soak into the wood, and because it's on an end grain, it's like more risk for it to rot the wood faster, and we want to avoid that at all costs. So we need treated wood, and there's also a bunch of other steps we're going to take to prevent the wood from rotting. So yeah, so we've been sourcing quotes for that wood.
And the treatment, it goes all the way through into the wood, like even if, because we are going to get it here and we have to probably do a cut on the wood, and then everyone's probably going to say, oh no, but if you cut it then it goes 6 mils deep or whatever. This treatment that we're looking for goes all the way to the core. Yeah, so it's a high pressure treatment which makes the treatment penetrate to the heart of the wood. Yeah. So, and that's what we're looking for, because that's our constraints, that's our environment, and that is just what we're looking for. Yeah, cool. So we need to place that order, get the wood. It'll take a few weeks for the wood to be delivered, so in the meantime we need to prepare that ledge to receive the wood, which is what you probably will see us doing in the next couple of weeks. Cool. Yeah, and if you guys are interested in seeing the plans for this next floor replacement stage that we're going to be working on of our renovation, the detailed plan, like even per layer, like there's a whole 3D model, and like we've got even like sections of Karen's like lined it up, like we have to do this and we have to do this and we have to do this. So if you guys are interested, there's quite a bit of detail there. Yeah, you can let us know in the comments below, and I can put it into the next video if you're interested in seeing it. Yeah, I think that was about it. Was there anything else we need to talk about to the lovely folks? I wonder if they can hear that now. No, we didn't get chickens. Neighbor got chickens. Neighbor got chickens, yeah. Cool. So that shall be all for this episode, you lovely creatures. You love your creatures. Okay.
You cool creatures.
You cool creatures.
Cool cats.
Alliteration. Nice.
You lovely lot.
You lovely lot.
You wonderful watchers.
Watchers. Oh, that's a good one. Wonderful watchers. Sheesh. Okay, yeah. Enough talking cookies. Yeah. Thank you for being here. We really appreciate all your love and support. And
even on these weeks where progress is a bit slow.
Yeah, you keep watching and that keeps inspiring us, and I hope these videos inspire you to go do something cool. Yeah, hope you have a good one.
And we'll see you guys in the next one.
Love you, bye.
Blocked my hand again.
Not this again. We gotta keep it like new and fresh, man.
Change things up.
Don't. Gonna make them sick.
Oh well, it's on rock steady mode.
Rock, but steady. Steady rock.
Steady rock.
Still having fun?
Always.
Nice. I'm having fun. Thanks for watching.
Prankster today. You guys are prankster today. Okay, stop them.
Okay.
Okay.
Do we have to?
Love you, bye.
Love you, bye.
Miguel doesn't want to leave you.
Yeah.
And you, Josie, what have we got to say?
Come, give me a belly. Give me a belly. Give me a belly. You don't like my belly when I speak. Waggle tail. Waggle tail. Okay. She confirmed this is not food. And yeah, stretch. Stretches. Nice.
Oh, baby.